welcome to my daily video. I just want to say, for the future, I will post a lot of shorts in the shorts feed, because now's the time when I have a lot less time to do long form videos, because there's so much stuff happening at once. So I will be doing one long form video in the morning, but it's not super long, maybe 10 minutes maximum, and I will then focus on separate plants. We will walk through the greenhouses, look at the plants that are flowering that very day, and pick a few where we want to do a long form video with them. For example, we see a nice hybrid flying saucer that's flowering. We say, all right, we take that thing out and take a longer video with it. Also film a few more reels, because YouTube loves to show the reels to a wider audience. The long form videos don't do so well compared to the reels, to the shorts. But there will be a fair amount of both. I will do the whole work. I will film shorts, and I will also film a few long form videos every day. And yeah, that will be so much that you will be having a great time in the next weeks. And I just want to say, get ready. Now's the time when we have to actually walk the walk. There's no more excuses, no more talking. We've talked so long, we've talked so much. I explained everything that matters. We've been talking about watering, repetition, fertilizing, sunlight, temperatures, and now we're actually collecting our rewards. Now we are just seeing what the result of our work will be. And yeah, every day we will walk through the greenhouses. I will show you the state, the new flowers opening up, so you will already see some of them in the Cactus of the Day video. And then later you will also see them in separate videos. When I do a full pollination video, for example, flying saucer, full pollination, or any kind of hybrid that flowers for the first time, we will take the time and film it completely, pollinate it, collect pollen. So yeah, thank you for being around. I'm sure you will have a fun month or two during the flower season. Get ready. Not a lot of things happening right now here. Still waiting for the flower buds to progress. But there's some actually fast progress here. And we'll be watering a little bit more later. Just with the hose. On one hand, I'm bored, because not much is happening in regards to the flowers yet. There's so many flower buds, but so few open flowers right now. So I'm still bored, but also looking at all the flower buds gives me the bad kind of anxiety. I just know that this is going to be a work, and we will only pick the best ones. We will just focus on the really good hybrids, put these aside for videos, and everything else we will sort out right away. White flowers, we will sort out if they aren't special in a way. I have no problems with white flowers, but they have to be either huge or ragged or ruffled or just beautiful in a certain way with beautiful sepals. And yeah, but it's still a while away in this greenhouse, and I want it to end now. It's been going on for so long. Cactus season, you start in May, no, in March 15th. So you're busy preparing everything, and it adds up. You basically wrap the season in autumn. So you're busy between March and autumn. I don't know, sometimes October, when there's a sunny October.
A lot of work. Did a little bit of cleanup here, but not much. But it's getting somewhere. Overall, I gotta say, the plants were never so well hydrated. I can tell you that. A lot of the flowers that we see this year wouldn't have been there if we hadn't watered them so nicely. The methods that I use with small pots and all, you need to make sure that the plants get water. They don't stay wet for very long. So you need to not only guarantee that they have enough to flower, but only have enough water to actually grow the flower. Inducing flowering and actually growing the flower are two very different things, and very often the steam can run out. By the way, look at this one. This is Trichocereus navecensis, and I'm still not sure about what kind of thing this will grow up to be. Really interesting. I like it. Yeah, top shelf. They have some really nice healthy growth at the tip. But unfortunately there's not a lot of space up there. Maybe I should lower the shelf a little bit, so they have a little bit more light next year. But it will also cause more shade below. Everything you do, it changes the light and shade situation in the greenhouse. I'm waiting for flowers on this one, and so far it doesn't look good. The plant grew like crazy over winter, but no actual flowering. Need to do a little bit of repotting on some of those too. The Hildewinteras will be potted in a hanging basket pot, and the others little bit bigger pots with a little bit more organic soil, and they will do a lot better. I repotted this one because of the nutrient deficiency. Soil is very well picked, but it takes a while for the discoloration to grow out. This will take a year or two. This is one of the important pathways in the garden where Mika runs across and picks up ticks. When this grass is tall, so I need to keep this relatively short, and I will probably get me like a electric mower, something like that, with petrol, with gas powered mower, stuff like that, you know. Because what I have here is not enough to deal with this kind of problem at hand. I don't want to say I want to rain fire on the tick populations, because I'm not doing that. I'm but I have reached the point where I'm no longer taking it, where I'm cutting everything short, because otherwise it becomes unsafe for us to live here, and I do not want to do that. So we cut everything back, put fences around everywhere where there aren't. We have fences, but we will put up more. With these you can see all the progress and growth too. I mean, these are coming out of the shade. So right now it's the first time they are actually getting sun, and for that they're already well cared for, because they've already got water and a little bit of fertilizer in early spring in the greenhouse. Over here, these were already sorted out last year, and this year they will get a last chance. I've seen one flower, I think, and I didn't like the flower. And now there will be more that are flowering. This one will be flowering, this one. Yeah, and the others need to flower too with that size. If not, I would just sort them out based on that. For me as a breeder, at this point when I move plants out, I keep an eye on the sun situation, that they aren't cooked in the sun. But apart from that, when I see actual progress and growth, I'm always happy. With these, I'm so happy how they started growing. Because over winter, a lot of those didn't get the best spots. And it allows me to already see the body, the type of body that we get. And it helps me to sort out some and keep some others. Helps me to make the decision.
Want to apologize for all the chainsaws in the background, but where I live right now, they're going crazy at the forest. I'm not sure what it is. And yeah, it sounds like the Saruman army going crazy. But I've seen the trees, they look sick. So it's not that I do not understand. There's probably a good reason. I don't know. There are bugs that attack some trees, or some trees just do not stand the drought or whatever. So yeah, I'm sure there were reasons to do that, but it's in the background of most of the videos right now. I hope it stops soon. I brought this, but it sticks a little. But this will help to show the season in a beautiful way that doesn't involve me filming material that looks like I'm having a seizure. So yeah, but I don't know, it adds time, so I'm trying to keep, I don't know, to find a good one that is easy to use, because some of those aren't easy to use. And every time when I move this thing, it becomes visible in the video because it's shaking a little bit, so maybe I can loosen things up here a little bit by using it. No matter where you mow, there will always be spots where you haven't mowed. It's crazy. What you will see here on this channel will be like we are fighting against the jungle. I mean, it's not like a rainforest, but this is our own kind of jungle. These blackberries that are growing in between, they are so uncomfortable, and the robinia trees are nightmare fuel. Very spiny and aggressive trees that every time I take one of these down, I hurt myself. And I never have that with cacti. I mean, very rarely. Of course, you catch a spine when you're repotting, something like that. But robinia trees, they really bother me. One of the main problems here, Robinia pseudoacacia. But this one is coming out nicely now that I've given it light. I really like these, and the garden is perfect actually for these, with the shading tree. Like it. So here's another one. I've been having discussions about this one where people wanted to tell me this isn't. They are called Essigbaum in my birth language. Almost grow like vines. Check them out. They wrap themselves around all the trees. I need to remove it all the time from the cherry tree. Actually, I can show you. I think this must be one. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this is one that I saw climbing the tree, the cherry tree again. And I took it down from below. My grandfather was a beekeeper, and they had these for the bees. They are great for the bees, but pretty hard to control. So we have a few problems here,
few problematic species that are really hard to get a grip on. Sarven looks a little bit better, but the old spot was just bad, so it might take a while, might not flower at all. Yeah, but it's a little bit early to tell. These large Trichocereus species sometimes flower later in the season a little bit. This one is Dessau crossed with Cantora Gelb. Really nice multi-hybrid. You can see both the Trichocereus and the Lobivia in the body. Gräser hybrids, multi-hybrids with different species and all. I'm glad when I can finally show some more of the plants on the back side here, because right now I'm a little bit careful, hesitant to not to move plants aside. I do not want to unleash like a tsunami here of cacti that comes down from the shelf. You never know. One plant that is important for the whole structure and everything comes down. But at this point I just need the shelf for everything that I have, because it's such a good shelf with so good light. So they need to you know, be a little bit closer than I would usually have them. Same here, also Gräser hybrids with other mothers. We will always show the full label and the crosses, but right now I'm not starting to dig out the labels. It's not going to happen. It's just a too dangerous situation for the fingers with all the spines at the base level. When I take flowering plants off the shelf, it is slowly over time, just starting with one in the front, sometimes taking a day or two just to move a few. And always just when I see that the flowers are opening up, that the flowers are coming close to the window, and then we will move some of the plants out, move them to the other greenhouse so we have space to film it nicely. In the next days we will move a few plants out of the sun. This is Allergold, which I repotted, so we see 2 flower buds. And it's crooked, but I wanted to start growing into the pot first before I do more course correction. Later, when it has a fair bit of roots, I would just move it a little bit more. But right now I do not want to disturb it again. I consider it problematic when you constantly disturb a plant that you've repotted. You're constantly not happy, you move it around a little bit, you change the position, you change the spot. I'm not a fan of that. I do not like that, so I just leave it the way it is right now until it is healthy again, and then we will correct again. It's straight enough for me. In the next days we will do a comparison video between Trichocereus terschecki, Echinopsis terschecki, like you see here, and Verdermannianus, which is a very close relative, so you can already get prepared for that. I've been preparing that video for a while. I want to pull some books that we go through in the video too, so it will be interesting. Not sure when we will do the video, but within the next week. In here it's time for another update. I just wanted to show you the ones that we've been pushing here. Flower bud, flower bud, flower bud, flower bud, healthy new growth. This one's a little behind, and I will focus on that one a little bit. This one, healthy new growth, maybe flowering, but so far nothing. Yeah, and these on the side, these 4 maybe. I want to focus some more on these, so keep them in mind. And we compare again in maybe 3 weeks from now. But overall, almost all the plants will eventually flower. This year we make
a big clean out. We will see most of the flowers, and yeah, we'll be able to sort so much out, and I'm very happy about it. This is happening soon with these flowers. At least 2 of them, so I need to get started taking them off the shelf. Needs to be done today. The one in the back too. Yep. Gotta be careful when I pull that one out. Need to take out a lot of the plants, so maybe I can pick it up from the top. I had realized how tall the grass was again. Mica was full of ticks, multiple at once, 3, 4 that I just brushed out yesterday. So we decided we need to cut this back. Also got some help, and yeah, got a lot of it cut. Trying to keep the grass somewhat low in the areas where Mica is. And I gotta go through it again or ask for help again to do the rest. But it's just too much. Over here there are too many cacti. So we hopefully can sort out a lot of them this year after the flowering. And I see many flower buds showing up on the smaller ones. The reason is that because we've been busy getting them to flower. And now even the ones that come from the bad spots have some chance to flower this year. Not a great one, but some of them will definitely make it. We will push them a little, and that'll be enough. I'm watching television and I'm changing the channel every time I see gardening. I can't see any gardening shows for the next 3 months minimum.